Hello, everyone. So let's continue solving problems together and see what I really find interesting about mathematics is that the more you do math, the more if you internalize it properly, then it allows you to have toolkits at your disposal where those toolkits generalize to many situations at hand. So that's very important because it allows you to kind of have self-orient. If you do, like it's see, like with math, it's restricted within certain bounds, so it is safe to move with respect to those bounds where you can experiment things and then you can use it as toolkits rather than like having to go in certain situations where it is outside of your control. So that's why mathematics is important. It allows you to have toolkits that you can use for whatever situation you have, and those toolkits allows you to probe more into life with those things at hand. So continuing this process here, what you have is the following. So if P is bigger than or equal to 5 and P is prime, proves that the congruence class of P is either equal to 1 or it is 5. So what is interesting is that here you could first apply the division algorithm, and I suspect the division algorithm takes two forms. From those two forms, you can deduce that you only have two possible scenarios for the remainder, either 1 or 5. So see, in being also precise and being compact, it allows you to act like that in real life as well. And it allows, as I said, it's a limited world. So then it's a world where we can develop tools to help us in understanding reality, and that has control over those tools. So let's continue. So by applying the division algorithm, you could divide P by 6 and get a quotient as well as a remainder. So what is interesting here is you could write 6 as 2 by 3 times Q plus R. And so it takes one form, which is 2 times Q plus R. And the second form, we can write it, let's write this as Q prime. So not the first Q that we started out with, where Q prime is equal to 3 multiplied by Q. And you also have 2 multiplied by 3 plus R. And you can write this as, so let's not skip steps. So you could write it as 6 times Q plus R, and that is 2 times 3 times Q plus R, and then you get 3 times Q double prime plus R, where Q double prime is 2 times Q. So as you can see here, we will end up getting a multiple of 2 if we have, so R is congruent to, so what is interesting here is that we will get a multiple of 2. So first, let's write this down. So P is congruent to R mod 6. So here we have that P can be cannot be, well, it can be 1 or 5, we don't get any issues, but P cannot be congruent to any other values, because what we will end up getting is that we will end up getting that we would be congruent to, so it will be a multiple of 2 or a multiple of 3. So if R is equal to 2, and then P is a multiple of 2. And similarly, and we also have R cannot be 0, it cannot be 3, it cannot be 2 first of all, it cannot be 3, it cannot be 4, and 4. So those eliminates all the possible choices, and so what we end up getting is that we end up getting all those R's that is not in those choices. So either R is congruent to 1 or it is congruent to 5, and we are done. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later. Bye.